I, like, not in keeping with the show, I grew up with like Broadway cast recordings, so give me some Patti LuPone, give me some Bernadette Peters, and I'm a happy man. Just because their careers have spanned such a range of time, I'd love to have a career like that. Yeah, longevity, name of the game.
Yeah, for me it's completely away from musical theatre. I'd say like Bruce Springsteen, Van Morrison, that type of music for me, so it's very different. So yeah, the old classics I'd say.
Yeah, for me, I grew up with reggae music on a Saturday morning, blasting it throughout the house, Saturday cleaning, reggae music, soul music, just good cultural goodness.
The best thing that happened in my childhood was when Hearsay formed, right? And I was in Hearsay Kids in the school playground, so I've grown up with like X Factor and Pop Idol, and so I've always been into my cheesy pop. And I think it's seeing the normal person, everyday person, go through to become a star, and that's what kind of this show is about as well.
Oh, we're so varied. I love that.
Yeah, it's like they picked us individually.
They're incredible. I will answer.
Yeah.
I'll ask en masse, and then I'll answer the question for all of us. They're remarkable. They are more professional than any adult I've ever worked with. They do so much, and they do school.
Yeah.
And I am daily in awe of them.
Yeah, away from family, away from friends, obviously creating friendships here, but at the same time, it makes you kind of question yourself, what did I do when I was that age, and why was I not that?
Why am I not better?
Yeah, why I failed. And basically also, they're so good and they're so great that, you know, it's, you wonder what's going to happen in a few years. They'll be up there on stage with us, but all of a sudden they'll be, you know, your sidekick in that sense, and the same age. Like you'll be a grandfather character and they'll be a father character. It's crazy. It's good.
I think they remind us of the joy of what we do. I think sometimes as a professional in this industry, you get caught up in the day-to-day routines of auditions, of doing the job, but then you come to a show like this and you see these children, just the fire and the spark and the just joy of them doing something that they love. It just reminds you why you do what you do, and just keeps it really authentic. I think it's really special.
And as well, a number of our children have moved between roles, so they've sort of seen a bass, a girl playing bass and gone, I want to play the bass, and have learnt the bass and then jumped into another role. So seeing their development is also incredible.
Oh yeah.
Yes, they are.
100%.
Absolutely.
Every night. And actually, not even that. I want to throw this little fact out there. The kids that play in the band have earpieces in with a click that keeps them in time. That's how that happens. But they have to wear those earpieces throughout the entire show. I get annoyed with my microphone, let alone things sticking in my ear, and they never whinge about it. They are pros.
So that has to go in and out as they go. So if they want to be a part of the scene, they might have to click it out to not hear the music and then to interact with other things. So it's a lot for them to think about. Whilst we don't do any of that stuff. So it's
We're not talented enough.
yeah. It's no, we're not.
Speak
But
for
we don't
yourself.
talk about that. Yeah, that's not part of it. But yes, the short answer is yes, they do.
Do you know what? I like just to get into the mode of silly. So I'll maybe run around a few of the dressing rooms, put on some good music, feel good. You know, you want to bring that energy to the audience. So whatever you've had during that day, you've got to kind of just plant it and get into joy mode. So I just get into joy mode.
He is our resident joy giver, like genuinely.
Thank you.
He is amazing. For me, before I come, I try and do some yoga, whether that be on site somewhere or just in my digs. And then I read a lot and just maybe do some journaling and just get my mind right, because I think outside life and what we do are just very different. So it's just a good way to transition into the day.
Yeah, for me, gym, make sure I have at least a litre of water in my body before we start. And that's it really, that calms me down and also gets me ready for the show.
I'm currently training for the marathon. So if I can, I whack in a cheeky run if I get up in time, and I normally feel all the better for it. And then a lot of caffeine, a lot of coffee gets us through, particularly those 2 show days. a rocking good time.
Joy.
Yeah, live music, which
Yes.
is amazing. The kids playing lots of instruments they can expect, comedy, and a good time and escapism.
Feel good factor. It's exactly the night out that you want now. You know, it's been a tricky couple of years.
Yeah.
It's not getting any easier. But come and escape to the theatre for a couple of hours and walk away with a smile on your face.
And it's like it's a family thing, so everyone can enjoy it. Like depending on if you're old, young, whatever you're into, everyone will have a good time. I think like there's humour for everyone and something for everyone to enjoy.
And it's a great time to rock.
Yes.
There's no way you can